Good evening, everyone. This is Norm Showers with Showers Antiquities. We're going to have another 40 lot auction this evening, and hope we get some interested bidders tuning in this evening. We're going to have fun, and we're going to go through these 40 lots as fast as we can. Before the auction starts, I just want to go over a few things with you. I'm not sure anyone that's tuned in right now. I can see hi Bruce, hi Michael. And I'm not sure who the other person is right now. Oh, Backpack Treasures, hello. I appreciate all of you tuning in, and I know all of you heard the auction rules before, kind of what we go by. I'm going to have a $40 set price again this evening, at least through this auction tonight, which happens to be our June 9th, 2021 auction and our number 8 auction overall with Showers Antiquities. We're going to offer the lots 1 through 40. I'll just go through this really quickly. Hopefully you saw the auction preview online. I thought our photos looked pretty good, really good, the way they were laid out, and you can see the items in them. Again, we specialize in certain things: baseball cards, Victorian trade cards, postcards, wrappers, non-sport cards, pinback buttons, miscellaneous ephemera, photos, greeting cards, match covers, smalls, pennants, die cuts, and more. If there's anything I didn't read that you would like to see, or even if I did read it, you would like to see more of, just let us know, and we'll do what we can to get that done. But the first person that sends an email, I guess that would be the term, back to us, letting us know that they want the particular lot, where it stands, you will be, and you're the first one to say that, you'll get that lot. And I'm just going to go from there. Again, tonight, if necessary, I may throw in a few extra things at the end. And also, if someone wins a particular amount of lots, I've been known to maybe add a couple extra items in your package when you receive it. So also know that the items we do add at the end tonight are probably going to be even better than before. But know that if you bid and win the lots early and you win a significant amount of lots, that I do have some extra things that I try to cater to the customer's likes that I throw in the box if I have them on hand, and hopefully you'll like those. But we're about ready to get started with lot 1. We'll take away the information that we have here for everyone to see. I believe everyone knows this at this point. And what we'll do is we'll set up out with lot number 1, which is 54 pieces consisting of baseball cards involved here. I'm going to mention the highlights of each lot as I go along. This particular lot has all Hall of Famers on the first sheet. You have a Steve Garvey rookie, a 1965 Harmon Killebrew, a 1970 Frank Robinson, a 1964 Jim Bunning, 72 Tom Seaver, Brooks Robinson, Joe Morgan, all vintage cards and all Hall of Famers. That sheet alone, based on my experience, is worth more than $40. But we also have these sheets involved in the lot. Also, and if you saw the items pictured in a photo before in our auction preview, no matter where I'm at with sitting out the cards, I'm not gonna. Okay, all right.
Oh, I'm sorry. That just came up now. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay. Anyway, no matter where I'm at with laying out the items, you're going to get all of them that are pictured in the preview. So those are the 54 cards that are in lot number 1. Again, with the emphasis on this particular sheet, which is loaded with Hall of Famers across the board. Steve Garvey is technically not a Hall of Famer. That is his rookie card. Guy that probably should be in the Hall of Fame. But Joe Morgan, Brooks Robinson, Carl Yastrzemski, 65 Killebrew, 64 Jim Bunning. He threw a perfect game that year with the Philadelphia Phillies on Father's Day of '64. Frank Robinson, Tom Seaver, Orlando Cepeda, all Hall of Famers. That is lot number 1 as it stands right now. And for those of you that tuned in early and want to be a part of this auction, I'm thankful. And I will show you this by throwing in what I consider to be a minimum of another $50. When I give an estimated price of what I think things go for, that price is going to be based upon the fact that I've sold that particular item for at least that much money in the past. And that could be through a venue of a market or on eBay. One thing I really ask you to do is check out my 2 eBay stores that we had up there at the very beginning. Finds to Life and Teaks 1969. You'll see what I get for these items. I don't make it up. It's all transparent and for public viewing. But here is a $50 teaser on top of what's already there. You have the 1960s Topps posters, half a set, with Brooks Robinson, Boog Powell, Bert Campaneris, Tommy Agee. And these are in near mint condition. Johnny Callison, Cleon Jones, Don Drysdale, Orlando Cepeda, phenomenal condition. Carl Yastrzemski and Chico Cardenas, Sam McDowell and Frank Howard. That is half a set of the Okay, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. That's it's an easy money-making lot right there. Thank you for bidding on that. I appreciate that. Lot number 2 will consist of a total of 17 different pieces. And those pieces are going to be Victorian. I'm sorry, not Victorian, but fold out Valentines. I just want to show you a couple of these here so you get the proper look at how beautiful these 3-dimensional Valentines are. Really good condition in this one here. I think they're in outstanding condition throughout the lot. A couple people had conversations with throughout the week through email or phone mentioned about wanting to have more quality items. Okay. All right. Thank you, Michael, for getting that information and getting in and getting up to date with everything. We have more Valentines here, phenomenal condition overall. So what I've done based on people wanting more quality is increase the overall quality of the lots in terms of condition, etc. That doesn't mean we don't have some lower grade stuff in here. We certainly will sell everything, but I'm going to see how well quality wins over this evening. Valentines, one after the other. All 17 of these Valentines can be purchased for $40. Adorable little one on planes right there. Camera is not quite as clear as it should be, but hopefully you're seeing things out there well. Right here, probably, in my opinion, a $20 early Valentine fold out, 3-dimensional. Look at how gorgeous that is right there. Magnificent piece. You can see the fold out, shut, fold out, see the 3 dimensions. Beautiful piece. Appears to all be there. Same thing with this one. Another miniature fold out, the Cupid type. Stand up. Another one with a little dog on it. All this for $40. Another great piece. This one here is super cool. It's an elephant on top of a world ball. You open this little guy up and it fans out like that. Again, overall very good condition. Jack in the Box, Valentine. More ducks. I'll take a little air. And a Fireman's Valentine. Down to 13 seconds left in this particular lot. You have 17 Valentines for $40. And what I'm going to do, if I do throw in extras, I'm going to try to make them similar to the item being sold at the time, as similar as possible. Sometimes it might be very similar, and sometimes it might not be. Do the best I can in that area, depending on what extra I have available.
Michael notified her about it.
Hey, Susie, thank you for joining in. And Michael, thank you for notifying her about this option. What we're doing right now is presenting 17 quasi-mechanical Valentines or regular Valentines for $40. Something that I have that is somewhat similar to what I'm offering here is a turn of the century doll advertising Clark's thread. And I am including that in on this particular lot. I've sold those routinely for $10 to $15 wholesale over the years. So, whole thing. Okay. Also, we have a African American Victorian trade card for elbow grease product. This is circa 1885 to 1890 with a complete back on the reverse side. This is for vacuum hoof oil for diseased horse hooves. Advertising trade card. Probably worth about $40 by itself. Certainly a $20 wholesale trade card. Include that with the extra paper doll in there. We also have a rare Egg OC cereal advertising postcard with a child, his dog, and cats. Probably a $10 to $15 card, I would say easily. Unwritten on in the back for Egg OC cereal. We'll give this about one more minute before we head on to lot 3. Try one more thing here. We have a full packet of Hood's Photos of the World with the original mailing envelope and all of the cards. Okay. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that again. That's okay, Bruce. No worries. You buy a lot of stuff. Not a worry on the extras. I appreciate it. I want you to do well. And I want to encourage bidding by everyone that's involved in the bidding process here. Thank you. That lot is sold. Lot number 3 is going to consist of 8 pieces. One of my personal favorite lots, no doubt about it, Moneymaker. I was able to acquire this particular lot of advertising paper bags in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, in Northumberland County, right out of a house in downtown Sunbury. I got these personally, and these bags are advertising shoes, cat's paw shoes. And I had at one time I had between 50 and 70 of these. Lot number 3, yes, and this is what they are. These are new old stock, never used, never opened bags with a beautiful cat's paw advertising on it. They used to make advertising clocks also. And that's what they look like with the black cat on them, black and orange, just like a Halloween style appearance. These bags would have been from the 1930s or 40s at the latest. And it says cat's paw with superior quality, repair them today. So I'm going to show you this. We have that bag there. 1, 2, and again, I was getting at an outdoor market, getting $15 a piece for these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and by the way, these are the only ones I've ever seen. 7 and 8. So we have 8 different cat's paw advertising bags with the black cat on them. I have not put any of these on the internet, just sold them locally. And I looked on the internet and did not see the exact same type of bag on there. Not saying it's not on there, I just didn't see it when I looked. So there's 8 vintage bags. Each one is approximately 18 inches across here would be my guess. Oh, I can tell you right here with the tape measure. Yeah, it's exactly 18.5 inches across by 6 inches high. So that's how big those bags are. Great graphics, which is what people look for. Good shoe advertising, which is a good subject matter also. And we'll sell you those. 8 bags could be acquired for $40. That would be $5 a piece. Like I said, I've been getting $15 per bag for these unused new old stock advertising bags, which came out of a old time store in Sunbury, Pennsylvania. In this particular case, these people owned multiple businesses in Sunbury and also were had tenants. And when the tenants would move out, oftentimes they would leave material behind, and these people stored this material for about half a century until the last family member passed away recently, and a friend of mine and myself were able to get in there and buy these things right out of the house. I have to be honest with you, I thought they would sell at that price. So you got 8 bags. First one to chime in at $40 gets all 8 bags. What I'm going to throw in here is a 1950, and it's a hot topic that's been very hot for me lately, is anything chicken related. And I believe these were all in the 1950 to 53 area. Yeah, this is 1953. This is a miniature catalog brochure for Stieber Electric Brooders out of Illinois. And you open it up and it has more aesthetics inside. They specialize in lighting for chickens, raising chickens, etc. That is in near mint condition. All the bags are in near mint condition as they sit here now. Next little thing I'll throw in is a James Way Hog Equipment miniature catalog. Great pig illustrations. You open it up, you see the feeders, the hog feeders that are inside. It opens up into many more things, including the James Way pork maker. Probably have, in my estimation, conservatively close to $100 worth of items sitting here at this time. A $40 bid will win all of those. Yeah, you're right, Michael. The things that they had 70 to 100 years ago is right on the money. Much better than what they make things today. Much more interesting. I remember I had a country store in my hometown up until I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I loved to go there back then. And I remember it having a pickle barrel and an actual octagonal nut and bolt cabinet, many things like that. And the next thing is a different James Way poultry equipment brochure catalog with outstanding graphics, near mint condition. Open this thing up. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback that you guys are sending me. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Bruce. But you have great early equipment here. These catalog brochures are from the early 50s, but great poultry graphics on them. Like I said, for whatever reason, chickens are one of the most popular farm animals for related materials that I sell out there. So now we have 8 bags and the 3 catalog brochures. All can be acquired for $40. Yes, penny candies. I still know one store that has that not far from me in Juniata County. And the strange thing is they up their penny candies to 2 cents a piece now, which You have to do at least that to be able to make money, make it worthwhile, I guess. Okay, it's early, but I think I sold out on my little chicken related brochures when I include this one in there. This is a cold controlled lighting, how you can light the way, controlled lighting with Paragon for raising chickens inside there. And then it opens up fully to show you everything else they have to offer. A lot of these mailers are much more difficult to come across because they went straight to dealers back in the day, and there aren't as many of those around. I just acquired those 4 pieces yesterday, actually, in Manheim at a market I was set up at. We're up to 12 pieces. They can all be bought for $40. That's about $3.50 a piece, roughly. Okay, I will throw in one more item and then we'll move on to lot number 4. This is from York, Pennsylvania. Great early advertising postcard with full color graphics for the New Home sewing machine. The world's greatest sewing machine, New Home. The backside is clean. Overall, very nice condition. An advertising postcard, which by itself is probably worth about $20 based on my experience. All that can be acquired for $40. If not, we'll move on in 30 seconds to the next lot, which will be lot number 4. If you decide later that you would like to purchase a lot that was not sold, you can just type in that you'll take that particular lot. This lot here, you should be, I know for a fact you'd more than double your money on. It's great stuff. We'll sit all that stuff to the side if someone decides they want to come in. Yeah. Thank you, Susie. That is a cool postcard. Great graphics on it. Thank you very much. Lot number 4 consists of 6 items. Okay, these 6 items are personally autographed football photos. This one here is Heisman Trophy winner Billy Sims with a certification of authenticity with it, where he signed it at, and the show's promoter verifying that signature by Billy Sims, the 1978 Heisman Trophy winner. The next particular one.
Oh, that's her. I'm sorry. I see her.
Yes, okay. And then the next one is Stan Jones, Chicago Bears linebacker. Hall of Fame linebacker, actually, with a certificate of authenticity. Hall of Famer Mel Renfro, Hall of Fame class of 1996. With a certification of authenticity. And again, I'll remind people that if you said, I'll take that lot, you're actually getting everything in this lot, not just where I'm at and what I'm showing you at that point. You're getting everything. This is Charlie Taylor. Washington Redskins great. One of my favorites when I was a kid, with a certification of authenticity with that Hall of Famer's autograph. Then we have Lamar Parrish with a certification of authenticity. And Mel Gray. That is lot number 4. There are 6 different National Football League players, personally signed photos. Every single one of them has a certification of authenticity with it. This is the type of thing that I consider myself a very, very aggressive buyer. I would say I may have maybe 2 or 3 friends in the business that would be more aggressive, but I spend a lot of money and I find out that's how I make money. When I tell you something, it's going to be very honest. This lot here, I would have no problem averaging $15 to $20 a piece on the items. And occasionally what I'll do in my store is put things up for a higher price to begin, and a lot of them sell that way. This lot I would buy for sure. I would buy almost every lot that I'm putting up, to be honest with you. That's a type of stuff that I'm interested in and how I go about things. But I found out in life the only way to get ahead is to make good solid buys, which all of these are going to be tonight, and go about selling them properly, and you'll do quite well. I've done much better in this business than I have in my actual working career when it comes to, financially doing okay and everything in this business. And that's why I like it so much. Okay, we have 8 seconds left in this lot. I'm going to throw in this 9-pocket sheet of vintage football cards dating from the early 60s into the early 70s. And also this lot has Hall of Famer Chuck Connerly in the middle. Early 60s Topps football card. There's 16 football cards with the 6 autographed NFL stars and certifications of authenticity with all 6 photos. Hey, thanks a lot, Bruce. I appreciate you helping out. I couldn't do this without you, for sure. So hoping that a few more people will join in with us here. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I love what I do. Susie, that's for sure. Daryl, you can take those away. Yep, I love what I do. Otherwise, I would not do it, because I had a real job for a lot of years I didn't care for. And I'm thankful to not have to do that anymore. And I'm thankful I'm able to diversify in what I do, because, I don't want my whole business coming down to my Wednesday night internet auction. So I diversify by setting up at markets, my eBay store, and having people come to my house to buy things. Those are my 4 means of selling things these days. And Bruce, I'm going to throw in another 17 vintage football cards with your purchase. Thank you very much, because I appreciate everything you're buying. Lot number 5 consists of 54 vintage football cards, 6 9-pocket sheets. You have a 1970 Larry Zonka right in the middle, surrounded by Hall of Famers Howie Long, Jack Lambert, John Stallworth, Art Monk, Mike Singletary, and Art Shell. We then go into another sheet with 9 vintage football cards on there. I'll show you all 6 sheets, and hopefully that'll sell the lot to someone for $40. We have all of that. We're getting a few more people logged in here and hoping get to have some more active bidding. I want to make it hard for you not to want to buy the items. That's what we do here. I want to make your buys all great. There's 54 football cards for $40. Okay, with those football cards, I'm going to include 6 different Roberto Clemente promotional cards. as seen here. I'll show you each one as I put them down. All promotional cards of Roberto, the great Pittsburgh Pirate, who finished his career with exactly 3,000 hits and died in a tragic plane crash on New Year's Eve of, New Year's Eve of 72/73. All of these items would be purchased for $40.
Sold.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Bruce. I appreciate it again. And also, we're throwing in these 18 vintage cards also in the lot. Thank you again, Bruce. Lot number 6 will be consisting of 74 estimated pieces. This is a various paper and ephemera lot with 74 pieces along. I'll show you some of the pieces that stand out to me as I go through here. One of them, this one here, again, is an unused, never sharpened advertising pencil for F.H. Howells Manufacturing of Pottsville, Pennsylvania. It says, "Smoke the Two Bros 5-cent cigar" on it. Okay, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you taking lot number 6. That is everything in the lot there. It's going to be all this stuff. Everything is promised. And, yeah, for joining in and making this go really well. One of the things I'll throw in extra is a turn-of-the-century Little Red Riding Hood actual postcard from 1906. Little Red Riding Hood. We'll include that in your lot for sure. Yes, you're right, Bruce. Thank God. You are right. Believe me, I feel it. I'm Daryl's here toweling me off. I'm sweating I'm worried. But anyway. Yes, thank you, Michael, for joining in. I appreciate that very much. Okay, the next lot up is lot number 7, 31 pieces. One of my, if it's good English or not, more favorite lots here. Victorian trade cards with advertising on them, fronts and backs. I'll point out some really cool ones as we go along. Pearline. We have one here for from Allentown, W. Greenwald and Son. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You got these 2 more advertising postcards. Then you have a pair for hats and caps. Oh, there's one behind that one too. Hats and caps there. So there's 5 trade cards just on this one sheet here. Then we have one for the Chain Gang Prison Portrayal, Reading, Pennsylvania, a play. Little side story in case you haven't tuned in before or haven't heard this. My good buddy Daryl here, who's helping me lay things out. I actually met him in federal prison. That's a true story. Fortunately, we were both working there and not residing. We got to go home at night, which was a major part of that job. Then we were correctional officers together, and then we went into the business office together. I spent the majority of my career teaching Daryl how to do his job right, and got everything underway.
And I failed.
Daryl says he failed. But anyway, lot number 7, roughly 31 Victorian trade cards. All for one price. That's about $1.20 a piece, roughly. 30 Victorian trade cards. And I am not going to wait here. I'm going to throw in what I consider to be, well, they used to handwrite the prices on the back of these. Some people still do, the old timers, but they wrote $24 on the back of this one. I think it's worth every penny. Little cherubs, or I think that's what you would call those, or fairies. Professor Delafontaine.
Sold.
Okay, analytical cement. Thank you, Bruce. That in there. And what I'm going to include with that particular purchase, at least, is a D. Laval Separator Works advertising postcard. D. Laval is a very popular cream separator, and their stuff always sells well, and that advertising postcard is coming with that acquisition. Thank you. Okay, we're going to head on to lot number 8. Again, we're on baseball cards. We can start off with a $40 sheet right off the bat. We got Warren Spahn, 1959 tops. Roger Maris, 65 tops. Catfish Hunter, Brooks Robinson, Jim Bunning, Joe Morgan, Orlando Cepeda, Lou Brock, and Willie McCovey on the first sheet. We'll lay all these vintage baseball cards out for people to see. And as I mentioned in previous weeks, I started out in baseball cards when I was about, 7 or 8, something like that. And like collecting those early to mid 70s cards back then. Those are the 6 sheets consisting of roughly 54 different vintage baseball cards. The highlight being this particular sheet with Roger Maris, 1965 tops, Warren Spahn, 59 tops, etc. And to really get things heated up and make this all worthwhile, I would like to throw in a $50, and this is for real, $50 complete. I think it's complete, or if it's not complete, it's missing 1 or 2 cards. But anyway, vintage Kellogg's 3D Superstars set. And you can sell these things for, $30 to $50 all day long. Nolan Ryan, Pete Rose. That was Steve Carlton. This is Pete Rose. Tom Seaver. I think it's a 66 card set, and there might be 65 here, roughly. You can see how many cards are in this set as I hold that to your side. A great selling Kellogg set, near mint condition overall. Johnny Bench, Mike Schmidt. Should speak well to you Philly guys. Ricky Henderson, and it goes on and on. This is a set of Kellogg's 3D baseball cards, near mint to mint condition. Fabulous. Never been played with. The entire set right there. Nolan Ryan on top. That whole set is being included with all 6 sheets of vintage cards. Yes, Big Red Machine is correct. That's what I fell in love with when I started watching baseball in about 1974. When I really got into it, my 4th grade teacher was a Big Red Machine fan. I loved Pete Rose and Johnny Bench, Joe Morgan, Dave Concepcion, George Foster, Ken Griffey Sr., Cesar Geronimo, all those guys, Tony Perez. Anyway, all of these pieces, which account for, there's well over 100 pieces when you include the 65 Kellogg's 3-dimensional baseball cards that were inserted in packs of cereal. They came in a cellophane pack. When I was a kid, I remember getting those. I remember watching that 75 World Series with Carlton Fisk and everything that went on in that series. I really thought throwing that entire set in there would knock that out right away, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. We also have vintage Willie Mays, Lou Gehrig, and Honus Wagner cards, promotional cards, which when it came to the promotional cards in the 90s forward, I know very little about. I know some of them are good. And because of what we have involved in this really good lot so far, I am going to add one more item. Actually, and hopefully some of you remember this from last week, I am going to add a item that I have sold routinely for $25 to $50 a piece wholesale. And that is an original 1958 Ted Williams baseball button in near mint condition. This alone is worth the $40 asking price. It's not only the button. Okay. Thanks a lot, Bruce. I appreciate that. You're going to get all that stuff. Yeah, thanks a lot, Bruce. I appreciate that. I'll tell you something else with that particular lot, because all you're buying here tonight, throw in this original hand tinted baseball photo. Doesn't list the player's name, the pitcher for I think the Chicago White Sox. Yep, hand tinted photo. And also, I don't know if you ever heard of 1966 Dexter baseball cards, but this is a Boston Red Sox near mint card player put out by Dexter, the Dexter Company in the mid 60s. Not nearly as common as other regular issues, but we'll include those and also at least in the lot there. So thanks again, Bruce. Thanks for making this go. Lot number 9, we have 45. I'm sorry, 45. It doesn't seem like there's 45 pieces here. Maybe we'll check. We'll count them out. It could be totally wrong. 1, 2, 3. All vintage Valentines. 4. You know what? It might be. Yep. There's a lot more here than I thought. Yeah.
I need to go back to school.
We have an estimated 45 Valentines. Yeah, thank you, Michael. Please do get more peeps here. I appreciate it. And I really like the ones that bid too. So thank you. These Valentines are extremely high grade, gorgeous, original vintage Valentines. I emphasize this every week. We only deal in original pieces here. No reproductions to our knowledge are going to be sold with Showers Antiquities. Display all these gorgeous Valentines. All of these Valentines will be less than $1 a piece. I had to take a drink there, getting a little dry in the throat. And yeah, thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Michael, for attempting to spread the word here. Again, this is an estimated whopping 45 different vintage Valentines, all in high grade condition. Beautiful one here. This one opens up. I'd really like to make a go of these auctions and do more of them, etc. But I cannot push the regular customers who are buying all, the vast majority of the items. I don't want to tap out their money supply, and I really appreciate everything. If we can build this up, we can have more than one a week. This one, a neat little Valentine opens up.
Okay.
This one again opens up. Anyone that has any feedback on the way we run our auction or the items we have or the way we go about things, please let us know. I got it. Okay, yeah, thanks a lot, Bruce. That would be great. All of these Valentines, estimated 45 of them can be had for just $40. Even at Renninger's, where I set up at every Sunday at booth A10, which is outside, which you walk in door 23 at Renninger's, you'll find my booth. I sell these for, anywhere from $2 to $5 a piece consistently there. Thought I'd take a load and offer them here. Definitely lots of room to make money. These are all adorable vintage Valentines circa, I'd say 1950s, maybe 1960s. A lot of them were never used. Some were, but they're all in extremely nice condition. Columbus, Ohio. Is that what you mean? Or is that Columbus, Ohio that you're talking about, Michael? Yeah, we will, Bruce. Wendy will send you something that you can put advertise a sheet, or hand out a sheet.
New Jersey.
In New Jersey.
Columbus, New Jersey.
Oh, Columbus, New Jersey. That's right. I should have known that. I believe that's a Thursday market, and Beverly and I used to go there a few years back. I told Daryl and Beverly that we might hit that market again on a Thursday. Also had some really good success there early. Again, just like any other market, it's a matter of who's there and what goes. I remember selling huge volumes of vintage car manuals there.
Toys.
And toys were big, and we had a couple tobacco card buyers. Yes, yep. And I set up near a guy who was a paper dealer also, Jay Paper, I think his name was. Met him down there and set up near him. And did really well sales-wise down there. That's a photo. That's the pictures of all 45 vintage Valentines that we're offering. One of my teasers that I put back that I'm going to pull out right away is an amazing 19th century die cut of a stork delivering a baby.
Vintage jewelry. This country.
Okay, vintage jewelry. Yep. Okay, Michael. I do come across that in house calls sometimes. Different things. You can see the back of this is very nice. Also, never used 19th century original stork delivering a baby die cut. Thank you for joining in. 50/50 cotton. Is this Susan? Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. That's probably Ian. Okay. Yeah. 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 All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Ian. I appreciate that. Yeah, that die cut is killer, Bruce. No doubt about it. It's killer. It looks even better in person. I'm going to add a few items that are a little bit unrelated to what we're having there. But if I'm going to add in turn of the century, 1910 era, really attractive tobacco blankets. That's a country seal there of some kind. That tobacco blanket will be added in. We also have a really cool one. Yeah, thank you. Another really neat one here. It's the flag of Ireland. You can see an angel like within a harp. That will be included. I didn't know who 50/50 Cotton was there. It threw me off a little bit. Then we have a Japan tobacco flag. Also, that will be included in this already very, very good lot. Lot number 9. These tobacco flags are like the day they were made. They were put away early on. I think this is Argentina. Argentina. Oh, God. I forgot how to pronounce that. It's terrible. Argentina. Thank you. Okay. Hey, thanks a lot, Bruce. I appreciate that. You got the lot. Okay. And we're going to throw in 2 more right now for sure. Different. There's another flag. That'll be included in there. And we're going to throw in one of Belgium also. That'll be included in your lot. That is an incredible lot that you will do well with. And I thank you, as always. Okay, lot number 10, speaking ahead just a little bit, will get us a quarter of the way through this auction. We have vintage NHRA original photos. I bought this from a prodigious dealer in Lancaster County who does only National Hot Rod Association memorabilia and has a lucrative living from it. We're going to have all of these photos which feature the actual cars in them. These are all original photos from NHRA races from the 70s and 80s. And some of them have the name of the driver on the front of the vehicle, etc. All of these photos, all 12 of them, could be purchased for $40. I've done extremely well selling these at Roots Market in particular with other NHRA stuff, vintage items that I had. I get anywhere from 10 to 15 bucks on a lot of these photos here. There's going to be 12 of these in this particular lot. Again, original National Hot Rod Association photos. These were not the press photos. These are actual photos taken at the races themselves. Hopefully we have some National Hot Rod Association fan with us this evening. I think I've shown you 9 so far, and there's 3 more yet to go here. A total of 12 NHRA photos. And these are 8x10 size. Here's one of the La Victoria hot rod spinning out on its way to starting out in a drag. So all 12 of those photos can be purchased for $40. Like I said, I've sold numerous ones for 10 to 15. I sold a couple on the internet. They're all different. I bought, I think it was 400 to 500 of them at one time off of this dealer. I've done well with everything I ever bought off of them. Somewhat along these lines, Okay, this is super cool here. I was saving this for a while, but this will be included in the lot. Okay, this is a mailer poster sent only to dealers. One little issue with this. Okay, this thing folds out into a cool poster there. But someone, unfortunately, decided to take out this little chunk over here out of the poster. But this is a doozy. I mean, without that,
So,
okay. All right, Susie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is a killer poster for Chevy trucks circa 1950s. Put all that together. Daryl will put that away for you. And Susie, what you can just email us there and let us know what types of stuff that you like, actually. And then I can cater to including some of that as an extra in a lot that you win. I'd really like to know what other stuff you're into in terms of collecting. Okay, I'll wait to hear that from you, Susie. And hey, all right, thanks, Bruce. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate everything, Michael. Thank you. Lot number 11, again, is one of these prolific paper boxes. Yeah, Susie, yeah. Thank you so much for the emails, and let me know what type of stuff your collecting interests revolve around. This lot 11 consists of 108 different pieces of ephemera, ever-ready ink blotters, a turn of the century Irish yarns booklet. You can see how thick that is. Constitution of the Lewistown, Pennsylvania International Order of Oddfellows encampment. A little bit of a stain there on the front, unfortunately, on that one. Sunbury Toll Bridge ticket, original, turn of the century, original ticket. A pair of Lebanon Fertilizer Works agricultural booklets, yellow covers, toothpaste advertisement box, never used. Don't even have all the stuff in the screen yet, not even close. Victorian ink blotters. Again, all our items are original. 3 different scenes of Victorian women on those 3 ink blotters. Something that, okay, fantastic. Carter, hey, Carter, thank you for joining in. Much appreciated. Yeah, I knew that lot had your name on it. I didn't know you were here, and I thank you for tuning in. And we will put all that stuff away for you. I know you like miscellaneous ephemera and different things. I was going to pick that up and put it all together so we can carefully send that to you. We'll include, with that purchase there, we'll include an early United States flag tobacco blanket in there also. Thank you for buying that. I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to head into lot number 13. I'm sorry, lot number 12, which consists of lot number 12 consisting of, I think I have 18 pieces here. Killer Victorian trade cards. Great aesthetics, great color. Again, I'm looking at the screen as I'm showing these, and it really doesn't show you the color that's involved in all these gorgeous trade cards here. See the backs? One has just a little bit of damage there, but the rest are intact. More Victorian trade cards.
They're sold.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. Let me see what I have here. I'll tell you what I'll do here is I have a high-end Victorian trade card. The person has $28 on the back of this one. This is a cool African-American Victorian trade card in great color. I can't get the color to pop on the screen like it does here in person. But this is a Victorian trade card. It says, "United we stand and divided we fall," for the Great Atlantic Pacific and Tea Company. There, we're going to include that in with the acquisition. Daryl, you can put that in the sleeve.
That would be easier, that mantle card.
Yep, I'll tell you what, Susie, since you won that lot of NHRA stuff, I didn't hear back from you on what you like. We're gonna throw in about 5 NHRA vintage patches. Daryl's gonna sit them out there for you. That way you know what you're getting ahead of time. We'll throw in 5 of them there. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. I very much appreciate that. We're gonna get heated up with some really cool items here as we go along. Okay, we're going to head into lot number 13, exhibit cards. There's supposed to be 12 of these, and I have 8 here. We're missing 4
Did I count wrong?
somewhere. These are the exhibit cards. Yeah, you bet, Susie. Thank you so much. You have Willie Mays, Warren Spahn,
Are they on the back?
Gil Hodges. They are not on the back. I looked.
Did I count wrong?
No, there's definitely 12. Yes, 12. Lot number 13, 12 pieces. I have 8 of them up here. We're currently looking for the other 4. So right now, unfortunately, what we're bidding on is what's showing here. Hopefully we're going to find the other 4 of these. Yep, that's a big oops, Bruce. I know it. We'll find them though. These don't show up well on the screen here because of the shine and everything. Anyway, Bruce says Daryl's fault. You're right. That is exactly right, Bruce. We think the same. Whenever something goes wrong, I like to blame Daryl.
Yeah, I like Bruce.
Yeah. Wendy says she likes you for blaming Daryl. That's good. Daryl's a good, trusted friend. I'm going to throw in or that's the other Daryl. Yeah. Believe it or not, this is a true story. I'll share this with you. Daryl responded via the white chalkboard, Bruce. He said, "Thanks for nothing." But truth of the matter is, there were 2 Daryls at the federal prison I worked at, and Daryl actually worked in the same small office with the other Daryl for several years. Okay, Michael Whelan, thank you for buying lot 13. I'm very much hoping that we will be able to find the rest. But if we don't, I can promise you those 8 for sure. I included Carl Yastrzemski from 1966. I'm going to throw in Joe Pepitone of the New York Yankees and Jim Munning of the Philadelphia Phillies. And if we find those other 4 cards, you're going to get those also. These exhibits were made from the 40s up into the early 80s, actually. But as for now, that's what we have. You'll be getting that at a minimum. And if we don't find those other 4, we will let you know. But if we find them, you will get them at a minimum. Okay, lot number 14, consisting of 29. That can't be right. It can be. Yep. 29 pieces. The reason it is because the first 2 are photos. The legendary Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Famer, personally autographed, guaranteed 100% right. Oh, your granddaughter works at a federal prison. I'm interested in which federal prison she works at, Susie. Chuck Bednarik, prolific Hall of Famer, one of the greatest in the history of the game. And Ed Too Tall Jones of the Dallas Cowboys, personally signed photograph. I remember him being 6'8", 6'9". Now, in this deal here, we also have 27 autographed football cards. 9 on this sheet with 2 more sheets to show you. I'm going to read the names of the players quickly. Barry Word, great Chiefs running back. Brewston Mills Prison. I'm going to say that that's not federal. I don't think so. It might be a state prison because I just don't remember that one. Neither did Daryl. So anyway, we also have some other great Hall of Famers, personally autographed cards. Like we said, 29 pieces here. William Fuller, Jeff Loggeman, Jim Druckermiller, Martin Mayhew, amongst many other. Oh, Misery Mountain. Yeah. Okay, that sounds like a good prison name. They called Allenwood, where I worked there, as the Hard Time Hotel. And Lewisburg has always been the big house. Anyway, these are 9 more personally autographed vintage football cards autographed by the player on the card. Oh, it's where Whitey was murdered. Okay, he was murdered, in a federal prison in West Virginia. But what was the prison that Whitey Bulger was murdered in? It was West Virginia. Yeah, but yeah, they don't call it Brewston Mills. Or maybe that's it. Yeah, in West Virginia, correct. Yeah, I know exactly. That was a federal prison, but I can't think of the name of it. Or what we call it in the federal system. Anyway, one Minneota was that, I think. But there's 9 more vintage football cards here, all autographed by National Football League stars. Dave Henning, head coach of the San Diego Chargers. Oh, interesting, Michael. Interesting. Yeah. All 27 autographed football cards and 2 autographed photos of legendary Hall of Famer Chuck Bednarik and Dallas Cowboy great Ed Too Tall Jones, all being sold for $40. We're about ready to run out on time on this particular lot. We have that stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in Did Bruce buy the lot? Oh my goodness gracious. We were going on that whole time. I didn't realize you bought that, Bruce. I am so sorry. I didn't see that way up there. Okay. Yeah, my 2 assistants failed to show me that. So they were busy looking for exhibit cards. And right now I'm being hit. They were behind by Beverly. Yeah, I know, Michael. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, because of that prolific mistake, I'm going to throw in these unbelievable large-size 1950s football cards. That'll come out of Beverly's paycheck right there. Got that for you.
What page?
Oh, she said what paycheck? I shouldn't have said that. She'll expect one now. So, but anyway, all that stuff. Thank you very much, Bruce. I appreciate that, and I apologize for missing it. Trying to do too many things here. Yep. Wonderful. Lot number 15, 54 pieces. Get a quick look at this bad boy because you got a 72 tops Willie Mays, Carlton Fisk, Jim Rice, 2nd-year card, Joe Morgan, Carl Yastrzemski, 1974 tops, Owen Ryan, Joe Torre, 1971 tops. Yeah, thank you, Bruce. Thank you very much. Here we go with all of these 54 baseball cards. Emphasis on that first sheet, but these are still good cards from the late 60s, early 70s. Easily cards you can sell for a couple bucks a piece. Okay. Thank you, Carter P. I appreciate that very much, Carter. And with that particular lot, I'm going to add in a 1950s Eddie Lopat New York Yankees vintage arcade card, exhibit card. That'll go with your lot. Yeah. Bruce, thank you. Yeah. Okay, lot number 16, consisting of 36 pieces. Again, are extremely high grade vintage Valentines.
Yeah.
Again, lot number 16, consisting of 36 different Valentines. We'll have Daryl lay those out there for you to take a look at. And I'll tell you what, before we even get all of those laid out, I'm going to show you a very neat item that I have personally sold for $40 or more in the past. And it's a hot topic in terms of being able to sell it, etc. I am going to include with this lot of 36 pieces of vintage Valentines, all in high grade condition. I am going to include this Risque vintage match cover proof uncut sheet in that lot. This alone, you should be able to get close to $40 for without working too hard, which I am totally against. You have 10 vintage Risque style cover match covers in the original proof sheet, never cut out. That is included in this lot of estimated 36 vintage Valentines. And just since we have a couple extra seconds, yeah, Wendy is the one that is taking in the correspondence and taking your emails and your bids, etc., and responding back to you. Daryl is married to Wendy, and Daryl does site preparation here while the auction's going on. He's laying out the stuff, he takes it away. And then Beverly helps with item preparation, laying stuff out for me, letting me know what's up next and how many pieces are involved. And Wendy counts that out ahead of time also. And we have a chart here, so I know an estimated amount of total pieces as we go along here. Again, this particular Risque Girls match cover proof sheet is included with the estimated 36 Valentines in the lot. Okay, the timer is up. That should sell the lot there. However, oh yeah, I'll tell you what else I have here. I forgot about this. I will also include a series of Risque match booklets. And I think most of these have matches inside of them. Vintage Risque match booklets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had a local customer who passed away about 6 months ago, and he always bought these type of items from me. Big match cover collector, especially in this area, and also that book. So there are a total of 7 extra match covers with matches inside that I'm including in that already great lot of 36 Valentines and a Risque match cover uncut proof sheet circa 1940s, 1950. All included in there. All right, I know what's going to sell this here. Try one more thing. We have a 1950s catalog in the original mailing envelope. That is the envelope itself. Okay, you go inside and pull out some of the contents here. We have the actual. This is the envelope. This is the catalog. Thank you, Daryl. Inside, and comes with all of the contents. Inside, numerous other pieces. This piece alone, I would estimate $20, $30, $40 for this entire catalog and its contents. We will then put all of the items back into this particular mailing envelope, and that's where we're at on for $40. We'll get ready to move on to the next lot if we do not have a buyer on all of that. Conservatively speaking, I would easily double or triple my money on this particular lot without work. But so we have just quickly 36 Valentines. We have 10 uncut match cover proof sheets. We have 7 more vintage risque match covers and a Cobb's gift fruit catalog in the original mailing envelope with unbelievable graphics. We'll put that away for now. If someone decides they want it later, let us know. And we'll head on to lot number 17, which will be a total of 16 different Victorian trade cards. Just speaking ahead here, a little quickly, in the Victorian trade cards will be Beehive Stores advertising trade cards. Thank you, Daryl. On the sheet of 4. Here, great trade cards just to start off this lot of 16.
No, that's not. I'm sorry. Sorry, Wendy. It's okay.
4 more here. These are magnificent. You got a theater-related Victorian trade card here. There you go. Thanks, Daryl. Yep. Tilt them that way. You can see them much better. The colors jump off the charts. A die-cut one of like a lily pad for Hood's Sarsaparilla and Kenton baking powder. There. These are killer Victorian trade cards. And then the last sheet, advertising granite ironware there in the lower left-hand corner for the kid, and other products being advertised. All 4 of those appear to be completely intact. Also, that is lot number 17 with 16 different Victorian trade cards in the lot. Before the time runs out, I will also include this unused, unwritten on, turn of the century Teddy Roosevelt with a golden embossed eagle patriotic postcard. Never used. Embossed with the American flag. All right. Hey, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that very much. And with that particular buy, I will include a 1916 illustrated stock certificate for a cream separator with great aesthetics on it. I've never had one like this. It's complete in its entirety from 1916. That will be included with your goodbye there of the Victorian trade cards. Thanks again, Bruce. Lot number 18, back to vintage football cards. Start off with a late 60s Bart Starr in the middle. Other Hall of Famers on this sheet include Kellen Winslow, Marcus Allen, Ray Guy, Lyle Alzado, an Earl Campbell rookie record breaker football card, James Lofton, Mike Webster, Howie Long. Oh, that's lot number. Okay, this is lot number 18. 54 cards. More of the vintage football cards right here. We got a 1957 Washington Redskins card in the middle of this particular sheet. Hall of Famer Randy Gradishar. Other star football player cards here, vintage cards, 1970s, some 1960s. This is lot number 18. We have 54 cards in 6 9-pocket sheets. Great Bart Starr card over here. Earl Campbell rookie record breaker card. And I think I will sell this lot quickly by including this original 1962 batting tips by Mickey Mantle original booklet in the lot. That would be included with all 54 football cards. This booklet opens up. Mickey Mantle giving tips on how to bat from 1962, completely original. Mickey Mantle booklet with other graphics here of Mickey Mantle's batter's training set inside this particular booklet with Mickey Mantle on the cover. Batting right-handed on the screen. It looks like he's batting left-handed. That is included in that with the 54 vintage football cards. I will add a sheet of 1971 Topps football cards to include a Larry Zonka 1972 football card on that sheet. Hall of Famer Willie Lanier, Hall of Famer Tom Mack, Garo Yepremian, Redskins star running back Larry Brown. All those cards included in the lot of other football cards and the Mickey Mantle 1962 booklet. Okay, before we move on to the next lot, I will offer one more outstanding item, and this is a 1947 Bond Bred baseball card of Hall of Famer Bob Feller, and this is in near mint to mint condition. This card alone I sold for $40 by itself. Original 1947 Bob Feller, prolific Hall of Famer, fireballer, baseball card 1947 Bond Bred. That would be included in this lot, which is lot number 18, started out at 54 pieces and added another 11. We'll move on to lot number 19, which also has 54 pieces in it.
So, Carter,
Oh, thank you, Carter. I appreciate that. Okay, we are now at 20, Beverly?
We're on 19.
No, 19. Okay, we're now on lot number 19. Consisting of 54 pieces. Once again, just worked out this way. This is a great Carter style lot. You have a St. Louis or Santa Claus vintage card that does open up with the original string attachment on it. We have Ever-Ready blotter, more agricultural booklets, Dr. Caldwell's Guide to Health cookbook. We have vintage, never used greeting cards in the original envelopes. We have highly graphic blue coal ink blotters. We have Cummins potato chip bag, never used. More greeting cards in the original envelopes. 5 and Dime Crest Store fall sale advertising displays, never used. Places to put prices on them. Envelopes in their original packets. Greeting cards in their original paper binding with the envelopes, multiple greeting cards, multiple envelopes. We have greeting cards inside the envelope in this particular one. More greeting cards and envelopes. A really cool looking early advertising fan for a florist in Sunbury, Pennsylvania. Neat early photo. Another one of a horse-drawn wagon. Doesn't show up well on the screen. Early photo. Oh, some really cool high-end. Oh, okay. Chilled Plowworks Victorian trade cards. Large size Victorian trade cards in this group for Chilled Plowworks. The backsides are amazing. South Bend, Indiana. Large size agricultural Victorian trade cards. This is 54 pieces. It's lot number 19. We're still showing you some of the 54 pieces. Sports Liquidators 1975 discount catalog. Some of my favorite things, they call these Vinegar Valentines, circa 1930s. We got one here, it's called Road Hog. Nice shape. And you have one, it's Always Late is the name of this one. Always Late. We didn't even get into the full calendars from 1932. 1, 2, 34, 3, 4, 1936, 5, and another calendar. 1930s calendars fully intact. You open up the sheet, they have scenes inside. They are original to the year and have survived the test of time. 1930 on this one. Those are all from the 1930s, all 54 pieces for $40. I've shown all 54 pieces. For $40, and I'll tell you what I will include in this is a $40 set of vintage tobacco cards titled The Seashore. These are vintage tobacco cards, and I believe it is a complete set of different things found at the seashore with complete backs on them. Okay, thank you, Bruce. And because you bought that, I'm going to throw in another set of vintage tobacco cards. Oh, we got the loose card there. Okay. Oh, Carter, you came in just a little bit late there. Sorry about that. Gonna have another lot here before too long. Here is a complete set of 40 vintage garden flowers, complete set. This came out of another auction years ago. We're gonna include that in your good purchase there for $40, Bruce. Thank you once more. Lot number 20 coming up. That will then complete one half of our auction this evening. Lot number 20, I can tell you this, of all the lots we have tonight, this is one that is a no-brainer. It's a complete set of Native American vintage arcade cards. I'm going to grab a drink of water here quickly. Okay, Susie, yeah. You want to come back and, Wendy, what's the call on that one?
I was a little slow because I was sending Bruce that issue, so
Yeah.
I gave it to Susie.
Susie.
It was me.
Yeah, the ruling on that one is actually after Wendy types in give it to Susie. Wow. Okay. Michael, you're a great guy. Thank you so much. The ruling, excuse me, I'm going to take a drink here, guys. The way our rules are set up because of a situation like this is whoever comes in after Wendy gets the typed out thing saying that the lot is underway is the one that gets it. But Susie, you were a little early before that, but Michael said you can have it. So thank you, Michael. That lot will go to Susie. Yeah, you missed that one, Picky Nicky. I'm sorry about that. We're going to have a lot of more cool lots coming up, but I knew that one would go very quickly. Lot number 21 consists of 28 pieces. Again, we're back to vintage autograph photos. You have a legendary Hall of Fame wide receiver, Don Maynard. He was the guy on the other end of a ton of Joe Namath's yeah, congratulations, Susie. Yep, thanks again, Michael. Yep, Don Maynard autograph photo, Hall of Famer, wide receiver, New York Jets. We then have some different, actually have a baseball player mixed in here too. But some of the football players include Brian Mitchell of the Redskins, Jeff Bostic and Skip Hicks of the Redskins, Notre Dame football player, who's, I cannot read that signature, but anyway, Indianapolis Colts signature, all personally autographed football cards. Antoine Winfield, Reggie Langhorne of the Browns, Larry Johnson. I'm sorry, that's not him. It's Keith Goganis of the Penn State Nittany Lions, national champion linebacker. And Bengals, Barney Busey, player. Thane Gash, Johnny Rembert, Vincey Glenn, Trey Johnson, all personally autographed by the player on the card. Got 9 more here. Johnny Jones, Reuben Davis, Ray Bentley, Sean Bryson, hey, Michael, thanks a lot for the kind words. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you promoting our auctions for us. 9 more cards. You got 27 autograph football cards plus a Don Maynard autograph photo. I've sold those on the internet for more than $20 each, the Don Maynard photos, autograph pieces. And what I will include with this particular lot is a sheet of vintage NFL football player cards from 1973. These are not autographed. All of these other ones here are autographed cards. And I'll tell you what, since we just had people here that were trying to buy the Native American set of arcade cards that we had up, I'm going to include in this lot 7 vintage Davy Crockett arcade cards, 100% original. 1, 2, 3.
So,
Okay. Thanks a lot, Bruce. Yep. And these 4 also. So there's 7 total Davy Crockett's cards. I think there's a total of 16 in that particular set, and those are 7 of them. With that purchase, I'm going to include 3 vintage Gene Autry colored arcade cards also with that purchase included in there. Yeah, right. Lot number 21 is correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's right.
Okay. Yep. Thank you, Bruce.
Yeah, yeah.
Lot number 22, 54 vintage baseball cards, and this one should go pretty well. You have a 1972. Yeah, thank you, Bruce. You have a 1972 Willie Mays baseball card right in the middle of page 1. Underneath that, you have Pop Stargell, Pittsburgh Pirates, 1971 Topps card. Jim Palmer, 1974. Norm Cash Post serial card from 1962. Just on sheet 1. This lot will have 54 cards in it. Second sheet. That's the third sheet with Jim Palmer. Fourth sheet with the Los Angeles Dodgers team card. Okay, and here's the last sheet of cards. Yeah, copy and paste. That's right. I like that. Okay, so you have all 6 sheets of these vintage baseball cards for $40 right now. Before the timer goes out, oh, we didn't set the timer on that particular one. That's fine. Got Daryl running all over the place, doing a good job. You got a 1970 Harmon Killebrew, 9 more cards. Another 9 more vintage baseball cards, all for $40. So this is lot number 22. Started out at 54 cards, added 18 at 72 cards. Vintage baseball cards for $40, lot number 22. Yes, people, I hear your cries. I know what you want. You want a sheet of vintage football cards, awesome cards, Bowman and Topps from the 1950s. And I am including that in this acquisition. That'd be 81 cards. This sheet alone, $20 value all day long. This is lot number 22, and I think we're up to 81 cards. Yeah. Trying to get you to buy this lot, Carter. And you know what? I know what you wanted. You don't have to say it again, Carter. 6 more vintage 1950s beautiful football cards. If you don't want 87 great vintage cards for $40, that's what we have.
so
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot, Bruce. I appreciate that. There you go, Bruce. There's another 18 cards in this particular lot. You got that with that acquisition. Thank you very much. Now on lot number 23, 24 different pieces. These are vintage Baseball Hall of Fame arcade cards. Babe Ruth, Yogi Berra, Lou Gehrig, Roy Campanella. We're going to set the timer to see how fast we can sell this one. Bob Feller, Satchel Paige, Roberto Clemente, and Jimmy Fox. Joe DiMaggio, Duke Snyder, Charlie Gearinger, and Gabby Hartnett, all Hall of Fame baseball player exhibit cards given out at the Hall of Fame. Phillies, Robin Roberts, the great Carl Hubble. Tris Speaker, Cy Young, and Honus Wagner. And on the last sheet, Jackie Robinson, Ted Williams, Mel Ott, and Johnny Mize. Every player featured here is a Hall of Famer. This set was sold at the Baseball Hall of Fame. It is lot number 23, and we have 24 different cards, 4 cards to a sheet, 6 sheets full of near mint, baseball grade Hall of Fame exhibit cards. Post Serial did a promotion for their trading cards. Hank Aaron, promotional card included in the lot. How about a Charlie Hustle, Pete Rose, Post Serial promotional card included in this lot. And a Mickey Mantle Post Serial promotional card included in this particular lot. Throw it a little off base here by including something you don't see too often. It's an original chewing gum Jiggly's Western Circus wrapper from 1951. Jiggly's Circus. This is a high grade original wrapper from 1951, red, white, and blue colors. We are including that in this already solid lot. They held vintage 1951 non-sport cards in this wrapper. This is just the wrapper. And if you guys know wrappers at all, W-R-A-P-P-E-R, that is, you know they sell well. Since we're on arcade cards originally in this lot, how about I include this Risque Girl vintage arcade card. Another Gene Autry vintage arcade card. A Golfer Makes a Hole-in-One vintage 1940s comedy arcade card. A risque comedy card of How Do They Look, Doctor? He says swell. Vintage arcade card. And another comedy. Okay, thank you, Bruce. Another comedy vintage arcade card, risque. Include that in there. And with your purchase, I am going to also include 3 vintage different Roy Rogers exhibit arcade cards. 100% original, circa late 40s, early 50s. Thanks again, Bruce. Lot number 24 consists of 25 different, and these are really cool, vintage arcade cards. Some of these are theater advertising arcade cards with plays and productions circa 1890, give or take 5 years. 25 pieces in this lot for $40. No matter when you bid, you will get all of the 25 pieces. Great early vintage Victorian trade cards. Several here from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Better view there, a little better light. These.
Front and back of the cards.
More Victorian trade cards. Now with this lot, and get ready for this, I'm going to include what I believe strongly to be, now they have it marked $25 on the back of this, but I think this is worth far more than that, a Peep O'Day metamorphic Victorian trade card. I think this is a $40 trade card for Ansonio Clock Company out of New York. And why do they call this a metamorphic? Because we have this scene, we fold this up, and he's not happy. Not happy man. Right there. But when he uses Peep O'Day for his alarm clock, it says what the Peep O'Day alarm clock did. Didn't use it, didn't sleep well, used the Peep O'Day alarm clock, and he became a very happy man. Beverly says you want to see the backs of these trade cards too, so I'm showing you the backs. Fantastic, colorful condition. And I do believe that this trade card is worth the price of the entire lot. That is included in this particular lot that already consists of 24 Victorian trade cards. This makes number 25. Look at that beauty. Tell you what, to make this go even better than it already is, we will include this complete set of military uniforms, tobacco cards, mint condition. It's got to be 50 or close to 50 cards in this complete set of vintage tobacco cards. That entire set is included in this Victorian trade card lot. Carter, thank you very much. I appreciate that. We'll pack that up and get that out to you also. With that by Carter, I have one Hood's Photos of the World Victorian trade card set in the original envelope. Here it is, and we will include that with the purchase. Thank you. Lot number 25 consists of 10 pieces. Another thing that I have enjoyed over the years, you have Cary Grant and a Hollywood Photo Premium. That one's a little rough, but this is much better condition. Humphrey Bogart. And these photo premiums of Hollywood stars actually are made out of a high quality mesh paper. They're very difficult to find. And this is advertising Humphrey Bogart, the Great O'Malley, a Warner picture. Legendary Humphrey Bogart. This lot has 10 different Hollywood star famous photos. You can buy all 10. Thank you, Carter. You can buy all 10 for $40. Sylvia Sidney starring in a Warner Brothers picture. Great. The great Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy. And this is an actual supplement of the Philadelphia Record, 1938. Original card premium. One of the better ones in this lot also, all are good, but this is Lucille Balls and Desi Arnaz with facsimile signatures. Crystal clear image, younger Lucy. Lucille Ball from Jamestown, New York, born and raised. Alan Jones. A great real photo premium of Bing Crosby as a Navy man swabbing the deck in a movie called We're Not Dressing. Norma Shearer and another photo actress original premium. On the back, it advertises a movie the week of September 2nd. And we have also Brian Ahern, movie star premium. And finally, Jimmy Stewart in The Spirit of St. Louis, a miniature lobby card advertising poster from a scene in the movie The Spirit of St. Louis starring Pennsylvania's Jimmy Stewart. So all of these pieces could be bought. There's 10 pieces for $40. That's lot number 25. Not related to movie stars, but here quickly, what I'll do is I'll throw in a $40 or $50 Graceline cruise travel booklet to Peru. This is from, let me get you the exact date on this thing here. I know it's either 20s or 30s. I can't find the date on it, but this is the entire tour of a Graceline ship to Peru. And I've had tremendous success selling these through my eBay stores. If you check out the eBay store that I have, you'll see that I sell a lot of travel related stuff also. Anyway, it says the City of Kings. I can't find a date on it, but it's definitely 20s or 30s. It does list 1923 as a date in here, and that's not saying it's a date of the brochure, but it's right around there. And here's a 32-day cruise tour to Peru. I'm adding that to the lot of already 10 movie star premiums for just $40. I think that Peru brochure will get you more than your money by itself. I also have the 1936 Zion and Bryce Canyon National Park tourist booklet with many pages in it to include the original insert and the original map for the Zion and Bryce Canyon National Park in Utah. Tourism, travel related materials sell extremely well at both shows and on the internet. Graphic publication in great condition, just like the Peru travel brochure via ship. That's included. And I will also include, and this is got to be worth $40 to $50 based on my experience with anything Yosemite National Park, is a Yosemite National Park of California original brochure from 1936. Excuse me. We also have an empty box, a vintage tobacco box, circa 1920s. I will include this in the lot of paper.
Postcards for Carter.
Okay, yeah, I do, Carter. I come across a lot of postcards. We had a few in last week's auction.
I think there's some in this next one.
And there might even be some in this one, Wendy said, but that is something I can get together. I do have a lot of different postcards. Yeah, the Peru travel brochure via ship is early 1920s. Okay, probably around 1924, if I had to guess. We'll try one more item in this lot before we move on to the next one. This is an original 1964 Life magazine featuring Lee Harvey Oswald, who shot President Kennedy the year before. That's a full magazine, Life magazine, with him in its entirety. And what we'll do is move on to the next lot, which will be lot number 26. And I'm hoping that we have some customers that tuned in waiting for the music press kits. Please, of everything I emphasized tonight, check out what I've gotten for music press kits over the past year on the internet. Crazy numbers. I've sold well over 100 of them for more than $100 each. A press kit consists of a photo and the biographical paperwork. Some came in folders, some did not. Lot number 26. This is a tremendous lot to make money on. We have Daryl Hall and John Oates in lot number 26. Right there. That is the first press kit. That one alone I've gotten $55 for. Mudhoney, another group that I've sold for $75 by itself. The group, Mudhoney. And again, the first person to chime in saying they will take this gets it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Carter. You also have Sacred Right in here. James Taylor. And Metal MC, hair metal band. Okay, and Carter, with your acquisition, we're going to throw in a Marva Flicks and a Book of Love press kit. So that, I based on my experience, I know you will do well with that lot. Lot number 27 consists of one piece. I recently bought a vintage autographed baseball collection. There's another gentleman. This is Hall of Famer Luke Appling. There's another gentleman that sells these on the internet, and he would probably get $200 for this thing. I want $40. Yeah. Thank you for the comment, Michael. This is Luke Appling. His nickname was Old Aches and Pains, and he was an outstanding, prolific Hall of Fame shortstop for the Chicago White Sox. Played shortstop till he was in his early to mid 40s for them. This is Luke Appling, single sign baseball. It's a $100 bill all day long. Lot 27, Luke Appling, Old Aches and Pains baseball. I do not have COAs, Bruce. Thank you for the question. Unfortunately, when I buy these, there was one ball that came with a COA. It was a 1957 New York Yankees baseball. But when I buy these, they're charging at least $100 for a COA on single sign baseballs now. And they can't sell something for $40 and have the COA with it. All I know is they are spot on. I bought autographs from this particular gentleman for 25 years, and I've never had a problem with any of them. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Bruce. They're tough to get. They're very expensive. Card submissions are up to $300 a piece right now. Okay, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you taking that. That's a good buy there with Luke Appling. And I know you have, you wanted some cool quality stuff, but we will be getting more of that. You can let me know what you like also, Bruce, in particular that you're looking for. I know tobacco cards is one thing. As for now, though, I'll throw in these 3 sheets of 27 total baseball cards with that purchase to make. It's a no-brainer with that Luke Appling single sign baseball. Thanks again, Bruce. Lot number 28 consists of 39 different pieces. It's another paper ephemera lot. Thank you, Beverly. She prepares this stuff well for me to sit out. I'm going to mention a few things in particular. Yeah, thanks, Bruce. I appreciate that. It is nuts. Yeah, what they charge for this stuff, Michael, no doubt. These are hand-colored German bookmarks. Hand-colored, and hopefully they show up as beautifully as they look in person. That's just part of this lot. Bruce likes vintage. Okay, erotica, Vargas cards, old postcards, and tobacco cards. Okay. And these are bookmarks that are hand-colored, done personally. Vintage, circa 1920s, 1930s, another chip bag. A couple more Farmrite agricultural booklets, ink blotters. How about an original, and this is no joke, original 1827 almanac. Trying to get that 1827 to show up here. It's not easy. I don't know why that is, no matter what I do. But I'm sure Daryl can get that in better view for us here.
If you hang there.
But that original almanac is from 1827.
Right there.
Thank you, Daryl. First National Bank of Sunbury, Pennsylvania, 1931 centennial booklet. An original Montgomery Ward 1926 catalog for Montgomery Ward's Pure Food Groceries. I don't remember them as a grocery business. They obviously did. Now, this is a really cool piece in here. In 1882, Good Friday services from the Kodash Commandery. This is a fraternal order piece. The Good Commander 1888 official brochure. Early cards. More cards. Photos. More of the 5 and dime advertising pieces in never used condition, near mint, 5 of those. Early letters. These are really cool. Late 1800s embossed envelopes. And this is to Lilly Coal Company of Altoona, Pennsylvania. Early letter. And actually, yeah, that is the envelope right there. There are more pieces here. You have the Munster Coal Company of Altoona, Pennsylvania. Official envelope from 1894. You also have another Munster Coal Company official envelope. And this is 1893. Munster Coal Company, 1893, another one. More envelopes, blotter, all this included in one lot for $40. It's an outstanding array of items of value. Early Christmas card, more blotters, more original calendars. Sacred art calendars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Little information in case you never heard this before. I learned this maybe 15 years ago. What makes a poster actually into a banner is when you have a metal strip at the top and or at the bottom. So this is more of a banner type situation here with great graphics throughout. 1937 calendars. We have 4 of them, 4 different ones there. And then I'll show you the piece here that should sell it all. I thought that would go the way it was, but this is unbelievable. A great early travel brochure, summer tours on the Chicago Northwestern Union Pacific Railroad. Each little flap folds up into a different scene of information on here with different photos. Okay. All right. Hey, Carter, thank you so much. That's a great piece. Honestly, I would, and I don't have to tell you this now, but I think this is easily $40 by itself right here based on the travel stuff that I sell for. And what I will do is I will throw in 2 vintage arcade cards on top of that from the 1940s. And a 9-pocket sheet of baseball cards with that also. Thank you, Carter. Okay, lot number 29 consists of 54 different pieces. We're back to the vintage baseball cards. We have a Stan Musial 1962 Topps card right in the middle. 71 Topps Phil Niekro, Hall of Famer Bill Mazeroski, Hall of Famer Fergie Jenkins. Another 62 Bill Mazeroski, Orlando Cepeda, Carl Yastrzemski in the upper right-hand corner, all in the first sheet. We will then throw out all of the other sheets of baseball cards here on lot number 29, consisting of 54 different pieces. We'll throw all of those out, take a good look at them. This sheet alone is worth more than $40. But one thing I want to throw in here that I think is extremely interesting is a 100%, and this is on top of everything else, original real photo of legendary Hall of Famer circa 1940s Walter Dukes of the Harlem Globetrotters. It's original real photo. His name is stamped officially on the back right there. Tough to see, but it says Walter Dukes on it. One of the original early Harlem Globetrotters and a very special player. Okay, thank you, Bruce, for everything there. And because I know you can use them, I'm going to throw in it's got to be a $20 to $40 tobacco card set also. That'll be included in the lot. Thanks a lot, Bruce. Lot number 30, as we enter the home stretch, last 10 lots, roughly. It consists of 18 pieces. We really ramped it up here on the Victorian trade cards because we have different theatrical scenes. We have the Atkinson's Comedy Company. Yep, thank you, Bruce. We have, like I said, different theatrical ones. This says Arrival of the Widow and Rescuing the Schoolmaster. Original Victorian trade cards. The prices were still on these from the people I purchased them from many years ago. $14, $14, $8, $9 on these individual ones. Every one we're going to sell here, all 18 of them, we want $40 for. That's $2.50 a piece or a little less. More Victorian trade cards, more theatrical ones with my partner, famous actor in that one. $12 card there. $12 card, 6, 8. Uncle Tom's Cabin, theatrical trade card starring this actress. Get into really cool stuff here. Allentown's Big Downtown Department Store. 26 departments covering 4 acres of floor space. That's a lot. That's a big department store. 4 acres of floor space. They were blank backed. Again, probably $40 worth of trade cards on that sheet alone. And this is where it really, really gets cool. You have an Abraham Lincoln in his log cabin Victorian trade card advertising in color the Red Storm shoe, a storm slipper. The other trade card is The birthplace of Daniel Webster. Good job. Yep. I'd definitely be all over that lot. And we didn't even show you the last sheet there, Bruce. You got that sheet there. And I'll tell you what I'm going to throw in that's really cool. Okay. This is an empty box, but show me another one other than the other one I may have here. But Bright Newsboy Tobacco, which did tobacco cards in the late 1800s, 1880s, 1890s. This is an original tobacco card, tobacco box from Newsboy Tobacco with the original tobacco stamp on it. And Newsboy did produce a series of great non-sport tobacco cards and baseball cards in the late 1800s. Newsboy Tobacco box included in there. Thanks, Bruce. Lot number 31 consists of 4 pieces. And you want to get ready for this one too. I don't have to sell this one hard. 24/7 Spies. I have literally, I'm not saying you're going to get this or whatever, but I have literally sold a press kit for 24/7 Spies for more than $75. You can check it out on Finds to Life Completed Auctions on eBay. Hopefully you can go back far enough. Okay, Bruce, thank you. Won't even go over the rest of those lots. You have those, and what we're going to do is I am going to add in with that Jimmy Somerville with his biography behind it, and Andy Leak, and another music press kit. Thanks again, Bruce. Lot number 32 consists of 25 vintage pieces, each one a good collectible piece. You have a metal advertising roller for the Dragon Portland Cement Company. Metal advertising roller. We have Victorian trade cards. A really cool Heinz. Look at this with the full green pickle on the back. Heinz Pickle Girl Victorian trade card in full color. An early Charlie Chaplin comedy booklet. And I'm down to only having a couple of these left. I was able to find them in a small quantity of maybe 10 or 12 a few years ago. And really cool Winch Brothers Little Drummer 1893 booklet. You can see some thickness to this complete booklet and they sold boots, shoes, and rubber shoes. But anyway, the entire booklet, actual catalog called Winch Brothers Little Drummer Miniature Catalog for Shoes is included in this lot. Check out the graphics on the Standard Fire Insurance Company. Early car. How about the Pennsylvania Railroad System 1921 official timetables? All of this for $40. Already a great buy at $40. Not even halfway through yet. Early advertising Stovine polished paper bags that were never used. 2 of those. Another Victorian trade card, yet another Stovine polish advertising bag. A really cool Victorian I Need Thee Every Hour trade booklet, die cut booklet. Oh yeah, this piece is, I mean, honestly, a $40 piece by itself. Look at this big, beautiful, fold open, 3-dimensional die cut. Amazing piece with an angelic scene and a house root top behind it. You fold that open, shut that down just like that. That's amazing little piece. Okay, Carter, thank you so much for buying that. Obviously, you also get this large size trade card for the Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company, Vinegar Valentines, and many more items, all for $40. We have free shipping within the United States. If you buy it, you live outside the United States and you need us to ship it to you, we ask you to pay the shipping on that. Lot number 33 consists of 5 pieces. As soon as Wendy gets this typed in, we probably want to get ready on that. We are typed in and ready to go. We have a wrapper Mary Blige wrapper press kit. I have gotten more than $75 from Mary Blige. It consists of these pieces. Okay, thank you, Bruce. Yep, you also have, Rap Artist Class A Felony, $75 piece. Rap Artist Kid and Play, $50 piece. Gwiz, $50 to $75. Just in my personal sales of those on the internet. Thank you, Bruce. And even though that is a unbelievable lot, we're gonna also add that, which is Terrence Trent D'Arby, and songs from Chippy into your already incredible lot. Okay, lot number 34, baseball, 1 piece. And I'll tell you what, Luke Appling was great. Whitey Ford is even better. Whitey Ford, lot number 34. Again, unfortunately, no COA. I just know it is absolutely spot on. I've bought autographed stuff to include baseballs for years from this gentleman. I've never had a problem with anyone. This is lot 34. This is Yankees Star Hall of Famer Whitey Ford, a.k.a. chairman of the board, Whitey Ford. Passed away about a year or two ago in his 90s. Yankee prolific left-handed Hall of Fame pitcher, Whitey Ford. For just $40, you can buy that, resell it on eBay for $100 or however you want to sell it, obviously. That's lot number 34. And as a little side note, for everyone staying tuned in tonight, we'll add in these 18 baseball cards in that deal. Whitey Ford alone, $100 ball right here. On the Whitey Ford ball, we'll also add promotional cards for Babe Ruth, 2 promotional Mickey Mantle baseball cards, and an action-packed Willie Mays baseball card, the oldest living Major League Baseball Hall of Famer, Willie Mays. That will all be included with the baseball. Carter, where you at?
You know you find it.
What's it going to take to sell this already unbelievable lot? I think what it'll take is thinking outside the box and throw in this incredibly colorful ink blotter. Bruce, Carter, who's Michael? You got the Holland Furnace Company. Thank you. It is a great lot. Thank you, Carter. I promise you, Whitey Ford is spot on, original, signed by Whitey himself. Great graphics on an early ink blotter here.
There you go.
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks for stepping up for me once again. I really appreciate that. We'll also throw in promotional cards, which you probably don't care about, but I'm going to throw them in anyway. Yoo-hoo Mickey Mantle, another Mickey Mantle Wonder Bread a Gehrig and Ruth promo card. And I'll tell you this is how much I appreciate everything. Allow me to throw in a $30 Abraham Lincoln postcard. You said you like postcards? How about old Abraham Lincoln? This is the only example of this postcard that I have ever owned. It is 100% original, and it is from 1910. February 9th, 1910, postal date stamp on it. Look at the condition. Honest Abe, the man. Right there. Enjoy the lot. Thank you. It's my privilege to sell you $200 worth of stuff for $40. Nothing I like more than that, Bruce. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Whoops. I even knocked the screen here a little bit. There we go. Actually, I'll blame that on Daryl. It was me, but
I'm
yeah.
used to it.
Yeah.
So,
He's used to it, he said. So, yep. Thank you, Bruce.
thank you so much.
Lot number 35, 28 items. Items that sell themselves. Again, great, colorful Victorian trade cards. I like this one in particular up here. I've never seen this before. The Bruner Coal Company of Columbia, Pennsylvania. Look at the graphics on that. That is a unique coal company advertising Victorian trade card signed by different people in pencil on the back. Love that one. Great graphics on the girl down below. Coffee card. More Victorian trade cards. What lot was this, Beverly?
35.
35, consisting of an estimated
29.
29 pieces. I love this one. This is really cool. I'm sure you've heard of Dorney Park in Allentown. Some of you guys for sure from the Philly area. But here is a furniture company with this lady with a huge head, and it is from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Dorney and Company Furniture. Has to be related to the Dorney Park people from the Allentown area. That card was priced at originally at $10 by itself by someone many years ago. Anyway, I just thought that was cool. You have a Dorney Park, and then you have Dorney Furniture Company down there. You also have another furniture company from Allentown, Pennsylvania here. You can let us know if you would be interested in any country music press kits for future auctions. We have those also. Good sellers. We could get you some of those together. People like Alan Jackson and Hank Williams. You let us know you like that sort of stuff, what genre of music you like. You can let us know. We have Conway Twitty. We have the Lawler
George Street.
building. Yep, George Strait, press kits, many different ones. Some really cool. Here's a die cut Heckler's barrel for Heckler's wheat, Victorian trade card, amongst others in this sheet. So this is lot number 35 with 29 estimated Victorian trade cards in this lot. Lot number 25. I'm hoping 2 more sheets of vintage baseball cards that I throw in can sell this lot right here. Bobby Bonds, a 1965 Topps gold embossed baseball card, 1957 Topps. Victorian trade card lot. And the coup de grace is a garden complete set of 50 cards right here. Complete set of 50 cards, garden related tobacco cards. Complete set. $30 value for sure, wholesale on that set alone. Lot number 35. Okay. Bruce, thank you again. I have 1 tobacco card lot left for the evening, and it is Badges of the World. and I am going to include that entire set in with your purchase. Badges of the World. Thank you very much. Okay, lot number 36 as we head down the home stretch, final 5 lots. Lot number 36, 54 baseball cards. You got a 1959 Eddie Matthews Topps baseball card. You have a 51 or 52 Bowman Philippe Alou, and a post serial cards 1974 Willie Stargell, Hall of Famer Bill Mazeroski, Hall of Famers Tom Seaver, Johnny Bench, all in the first sheet in lot number 36. Thank you, Bruce, again for everything this evening. All these baseball cards for $40. I will not wait around. I'm going to throw in these 2 sheets. This one here has Bob Gibson of the St. Louis Cardinals on it, 1971. Yeah. All right, Bruce, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it a lot. Want to hang around for one more lot here, Bruce, if I sweeten it up quick, or let me know. Michael's still with us. That's great. Okay, this is what I'm going to throw out there, so get ready to snap in and bid on this. With this lot that is already up to 72 baseball cards for $40, I'm going to throw in a $50 to $75 1947 Bond Bred original, completely original Ted Williams baseball card. I had a Bond Bred find several years ago, and the best cards in this particular set are Jackie Robinson first in terms of value, and then Ted Williams and Stan Musial would be the next big 2 in this set. This is a near mint Ted Williams from 1947, completely original near mint card. That is included with the 72 baseball cards that we have here. We'll let this roll for another 30 seconds or so before we move on to the next lot. We also have a Jose Reyes uniform card. It's a piece of his uniform that Topps inserted into the baseball card. Highly collectible pieces. This one is priced at $12 at the time. This guy priced it. You have a baseball uniform insert into the card. And lastly, before we take this lot off, I'm going to get completely outside the box here. Technically, it's inside a box that I have here, but we're thinking outside the box. We're going to throw in a completely unrelated, original 1970s King Kong poster in this particular lot. This poster is worth more than what I'm asking for the entire lot. It also includes a Ted Williams $75 baseball card. We'll let this go. Okay, Michael Whelan wins lot 36. Thank you, Michael. Despite getting all that great stuff, we'll throw in another sheet for you there. Thank you very much. Lot number 37 consists of 24 pieces. We asked about postcards a little while ago. Are we going to get any? What do you have? Well, here we have 24 different comedy, early 1910 to 1920 era postcards. We have a Happy Hooligans mechanical style postcard here from 1906. You have other various comedy postcards, beer related, Native American related, more comedy cards. Pride goeth before the fall, the lady says. Time flies as a crook is carrying a grandfather clock away with him. An eye opener. All of these early 1900s postcards, some before the split back, which means they're pre 1907. All of those 24 postcards for just $40. 24 cards for $40. With those, I can throw in a 7-Up Season's Greeting Christmas sales brochure handout, dealer handout, 1950s from 7-Up, near mint condition. A 1920s Hints for Housewives, Old Dutch Cleanser, near mint booklet. Yep, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. So we had 24 postcards, and I've added 2 nice booklets by 7-Up and Old Dutch Cleanser. Promotional Babe Ruth Wheaties card, a promotional Mickey Mantle baseball card, all in this lot for $40. An 1890s mechanical Clark's Sewing doll, paper doll, $15 bill for me, generally when I'm selling them. An early Lillian Gish postcard, circa 1920 or a little before. Famous early turn of the century movie star Lillian Gish, and a never used postcard. That'll be the last thing I add to this particular lot before we move on to lot number 38. If anyone wants to buy that now, you can let me know. We're going to head on to lot number 38. Oh, thank you, Carter. Appreciate that. That's going to make money on that lot. All things, I did find a complete set of 50 more tobacco cards, garden flowers, 1939, 50 tobacco cards. I'm going to include that in with a great purchase. Lot number 38, I'm going to take a drink here very quickly. Actor photos. Yeah, 7 different actor photos in lot number 38. These are early actor premium photos. We have a very young original 1930s Shirley Temple photo. We have another early William Boyd photo, 100% original, circa 1930s or 40s. And he went on to be Hopalong Cassidy. And I no sooner say that than I have an original Hopalong Cassidy photo premium, real photo premium. I don't know if you can see the gloss on the front of that or not, but that is Hopalong Cassidy with his horse. The great, from Wizard of Oz, the great Judy Garland. These are all huge names and ones that are easy to sell. Another original 1930s Shirley Temple, real photo premium. Great looking photo premium there. Yet another 1930s original Shirley Temple premium.
That's me.
Yeah. And lastly, a Shirley Temple color premium. All of those could be bought for just $40. Lot number 38, 7 pieces. All photo premiums. Any one of these could be worth, anywhere between $10 to $40. That is lot number 38, 7 pieces for $40. I have one more of these early turn of the century Charlie Chaplin booklets. It's hard to read the Roman numeral, but I think it's 1906, Charlie Chaplin and His Funny Sayings, original booklet. Probably, from what I sold these for in the past, anywhere from $20 to $40 a piece on the Charlie Chaplin booklets. Movie star related, so I'll throw that in with this particular lot. A little reminder to everyone, please feel free to check out next week's auction, which I believe is up. All the photos are up. It'll give you a great idea of what we're putting in next week. The timer's up on this one. I'll try to throw in an early movie camera catalog. Also, in this particular lot, this folds open, very graphic. Oh my, didn't realize it. You have a stand-up piece on the inside of that. There's a 3-dimensional stand-up piece on the inside of this great catalog brochure right there. I mean, that's about as cool as it gets right there in terms of little inserts inside of catalog brochures. So I will include that, and that'll be all for this particular lot, which is way beyond making money there. Lot number 38, 7 pieces. We're going to head on to lot number 39. Lot number 39 is a great sports lot. We have an original unpunched, still with a punch and mark in the middle, Roger Maris record, Aura Vision, New York Yankees, 1964 Roger Maris. We have an incredible 1955 Cleveland Indians American League schedule booklet put out by Spalding. Cleveland Indians, supposedly the last year that they'll be known as the Indians. Wow. Anyway, Cosmos, 1980 media press guy for the New York Cosmos. An amazing Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris film reel. 1976 Penn State football guide. And a 1975 Penn State Sugar Bowl official guide. All for $40. That's 6 pieces for $40. I have another, this will be the last piece on this particular lot. Yeah, the Cosmos, that's the underrated piece in this lot, Michael, without a doubt. Yeah, I don't know what it's worth. You don't see those ever. I'm into sports related stuff. I'm going to throw in a Ted Williams 1958 original Boston Red Sox pin back button with the pin intact. And that will be it. That will be going out because this is a $40 piece, $20, $20, $15, probably $20, and $20 to $30 on that. That'll be it on that particular lot, lot number 39. And we will head into lot number 40 with 31 pieces involved, with the exception of lot number 40. Anyone that wants to come back, I will make this happen. Anyone that wants to buy a lot that did not sell previously for $30, if you let us know what lot number it is, for $30, I'm going to reduce it to $30. You can let us know what lot number that is. That does not include the lot we're about to finish up with here, lot 40. But if there's any particular lot you would like to buy for $30, which is $10 less than the already incredible $40 price, just let us know. Here is lot number 40 with 31 pieces that sell itself. Okay, Victorian die cuts, a fold out, amazing Victorian die cut. Just here alone, 3-dimensional, folds out, beautiful piece, folds back in. Fluted off drops. Hey Carter, we got you down for lot 38. Wendy is letting you know what other lots have not sold this evening. You could actually go back and preview those. Michael will take lot 39 for $30. Thank you, Michael. We have looted cough drops here. This is a great lot here. This is the last lot of the evening. A great angel die cut. This will be $40 in this lot, but any of the previous lots before lot 40 that you're interested in at $30 a piece, just let us know and we will sell them to you. This lot here, lot number 40, is the last $40 lot of the evening. An amazing trade card here, a $5,000 reward for N.S. Wood, Boy Detective, theater trade card. Another trade card. More trade cards. And on the last sheet, we have a $12 and a $15 trade card and an early play booklet there. So all 31 pieces for $40. That's like $1.30 or less a piece. You can buy all of those for $40. As we wind down, we're down to 30 seconds left in the evening. And we probably will sign off fairly directly after we're done. Just mention a few things. Our next auction will be a week from tonight at the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern. And we hope to have all of you back. If you check out the lots, okay, and I will make one last attempt to sell lot number 40 this evening. You have a complete set of 40 Art Treasures of the King, complete set of 40 tobacco cards, near mint condition. I would throw those in with everything you see here in order to sell this lot and leave it as a no-brainer for you to make lots of money. Had a great year this year selling different items, and I would buy this particular lot, or any lot really, this evening, all day long. But that decision is up to you. So lot number 40, last call, 31 Victorian trade cards and a complete set of 40 tobacco cards, all for $40. What we want to do now is give you a last call on any of the remaining lots. I think Wendy has them up there. And I'll let you know what the we're now going to include lot 40, which is in front of you right now for $30. Insane. Okay, so you just let us know if you want that for $30. Michael, thank you. We have unsold lots tonight of 3. Lot number 3, lot number 16, lot number 25, and lot number 40. That is correct. You can buy any of those for $30, Carter. Okay. Thank you, Carter. Lot 40 is off the board. So our unsold lots are 3, 16, and 25. Daryl will put those back out for you to view. Okay. Oh, I tell you, lot number 3. I love this one. I can't believe people didn't buy this with the cat's paw bags, the New Home Sewing, great colorful advertising card, and 4 miniature catalog brochures, all chicken related. You have 8 of these cat's paw advertising bags right here with a beautiful cat on it, orange and yellow Halloween, orange and black Halloween colors, and all of these great catalog booklets. You could buy all of this for $30. That's 8 bags, sewing machine advertising postcard, and 4 miniature catalog brochures for chicken related items. That's lot 3, lot 25, and lot 16. I'll throw this out there. Does someone want all 3 of those lots for 70 smackers? We'll throw that out there before we head out for the evening. All 3 of the lots for $70. I'm making a almost last call. Appreciate the hospitality. I know if Bruce was still around here, he'd be jumping all over that. We have lots 3, 16, and 25 unsold. You could buy all 3 for $70 and make a mint off of these. Tons of good items in these boxes for just $70. Okay, Carter P is going to take all 3. Carter, I guarantee you're going to be rolling in it on that $70 purchase. Thank you so much. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in this evening. I see we still have about 5 or so people with us. Thank you so much. Any questions that you have concerning shipping, etc., get a hold of Wendy. You can email her at any time. We'll get these packages out to you very promptly after being paid for them. And we look forward to it. Carter, thank you and for everything here tonight. Michael, thank you. Everyone else that's still tuned in, very much appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the extra stuff.
I don't think they were there.
Michael, thank you so much for trying to get more people next week. I appreciate that. I would love to have more people that are interested in buying, because right now I am putting together great deals for everyone to make money on, and that's what I go around doing each week. I have a couple different pickers, people that I can visit each week and go and spend money and buy things with, and bring you some of those quality items at the best prices. Thankful for all of the customers, all the people that tune in, and especially those that actually bid and buy things. We're very thankful for that. We want you all to have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you here at Showers Antiquities a week from tonight, next Wednesday, June 16th at 7 p.m.
That'll slide out.
Yep. Thank you so much for everything. Have a great night, guys.